Fulani men in police uniform have reportedly invaded a Catholic pilgrims center at Ibiti, Awum community in the Hudi local government area of Enugu state and kidnapped 6 worshippers. However, the kidnapped victims later regained their freedom. The abduction took place on Sunday near Ahum Monastery in the town, according to Daily Post reports in army uniform or police uniform. It reported that the kidnappers swooped on the pilgrims in broad daylight while they were praying at a popular hill near the monastery and took them deep into the forest. Meanwhile, information on Wednesday from the community suggested that the victims had been all rescued following the efforts made by forest guards from both the Hudi and Enugu East local government council to rescue them. An eyewitness who managed to evade the abductors said the assailants were Fulani men in police uniforms. The eyewitness, identified as a Clementina Ofo, said she was at the Pilgrims Center to pray when the incident occurred. Immediately they left with 6 prayer partners. I ran to the village and raised an alarm which drew the attention of villagers to the incident. Immediately, security agents were mobilized and they went after them in the forest, she said. The source said the forest guards in the area pursued the kidnappers and contacted their counterparts at Weke, Nike, Enugu East local government area, who also mobilized to provide reinforcement. It was learned that the kidnappers were said to have fled, leaving the captives alone in their camp, where they were found by the guards, along with a victim from another incident. Narrating the ordeal, the victims who were evacuated to the monastery said they were praying on a hill when suddenly they were surrounded by about 7 individuals in police uniforms but believed to be of Fulani extraction. They said the bandits took all their phones and ordered them into the forest. They said that after trekking a long distance, they got to the bandit camp deep in the forest where other bandits numbering about 10 were waiting for them. They also met another kidnapped victim there. According to the victim, the reasons they did not know then, the kidnappers suddenly became panicky and subsequently ran into the forest, leaving them alone and confused before the forest guards appeared. Meanwhile, the State Police Command has yet to issue a statement on the incident. Efforts made by Sahara reporters to speak with the command's spokesman, Daniel Ndukwe, on the incident were unsuccessful as he did not answer calls to his mobile line. I'm sure he is waiting to know what to say and what not to say. Now they are now in police uniform. We always hear that they are in army. All those who are perpetrating that evil, they are always on army uniform. Now it's like they've resorted to police uniform. All I can say is that congratulations to the victims. Big congratulations to them, because hey, nobody this one will talk. Only one tribe is terrorizing every part of Nigeria, yet everybody is just sitting and watching as if they are hypnotized. IPOP is the only problem this government has. People asking for referendum is more dangerous to his government, than those killing everywhere on a daily basis. What an extent of obvious hatred. Asking for referendum is the highest offense as far as this government is concerned. Highest offense in the land. And some people are still thinking of a voting article of PDP, a Fulani man, to worsen Nigeria's situation after Buhari leaves. God will punish those thinking of voting PDP Fulani contestants to elongate our suffering. Nigeria jaga, everything scatter. Nigeria is at the brim of total collapse. Where is our one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity? It is better we go our separate ways. Fulani men in police uniform, biased reportage. Okay, now then tell us the unbiased reportage. This is no longer what your PVC can solve. Till when should we wait for voting before our people are being totally kidnapped by the Fulani terrorists, get your PVC, your IPC, your ICP, or if your problems be solved by it, tell the Nigerian government to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now, the only savior of mankind that you and I have. Only savior of mankind. Okay, how can you say mankind? You better be careful. Don't see God's glory in a woman position. God can use anybody, but not say mankind. Okay, if you like all them Fulani men in Jalabia, we know they are your IPOP brothers. Which IPOP? So I'm sure it is the same IPOP that will lead or ambush pilgrims who are on their way in Sokoto, who are on their way to travel at. You are right, brother. Same way Amotekun killed Yoruba people in Owo, trying, yes, so trying to paint our beloved Fulani bad name. I don't know why you Yoruba people are and Igbo people won't get sense. I don't know why they will not get sense. It's true. IPOP, because that's what IPOP stands for. Why is it that Buhari is begging? Because if people are always saying IPOP, why is Buhari now begging international communities to tag him? It's been 3 years or 4 years. They have been crying. Go and tag them. Go and tag them. Why is it that they have not done that? If really that is the truth. Why is it that Nnamdi Kanu, before he was brought back to Nigeria, why is it that he was moving from one country to another? We are not talking of African countries, because I don't even know what he came to do in all these African countries. When you talk of country of repute, he was going from one country and crossing their border, their immigration, this thing. You want to tell me that they didn't know him? Why didn't they arrest him? Have they found anything on him? Can the same thing be said about, before they told us Shikawu died, can the same thing be said uh, 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 to Shikawu? Or the same way it can be treated like that, Shikawu will be moving around? Can anybody come and tell you, I'm a Boko Haram member? But somebody can tell you, say, I'll be a IPOB member. What are you talking about? You just call a spade a spade. And that's why somebody has answered that question. So the Owo people, the Owo incident, it was Amotekun that killed them. Because if people just want to talk anything, all these people will be telling you, Buhari wants to make you believe that these guys are terrorists. If you see terrorists, you go fit stand. You see terrorists, you go fit stand. Well, your education is indeed a waste. Fulani Juju is working on this one. You're momo too much. Yes, now, because when you see some things and you expect people to just clap for you, you say it is IPOP. We should just stop deceiving ourselves. So it is IPOP that is now this thing. Have you ever heard, okay, if you say it is IPOP, so IPOP will just sit down in their own community and just be destroying their own people? Does that make sense in the first place? It doesn't make sense. Why is it that they have not gone outside their region to go and be terrorizing? But it is the same people who are terrorizing in their own region. They are all over the country. Is it only in Enugu that these Fulani people are? Of course, we know that there are pockets of criminals all over the place. They stay in their own corner. But these guys are all over the place, and you are coming to tell us to spew nonsense. Those are the things that gives all these people. Because I don't know I don't know, honestly. I don't know the correlation between the Yorubas that say they are educated with all these people, because the way they reason is just somehow. And what is bothering and what is the problem of a southeast, southwest is ego. All of you cannot come together and just, if you know that you want the interest of your people and you want the interest of your regions, you need to come together and forget all this beefing that you are beefing yourself. It is because of this beefing you don't want to agree with somebody who is on the same line with you, but you prefer to go and subject yourself to somebody who is not even having the same ideology with you, because of a ego. The ego of a south, the ego of a southeast, the ego of a southwest. And at the end of the day, you are undoing yourself. It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate.